everybody, welcome back to another video. My name's Jordan. I own a company called Jordan Pest Control. If you're new to the channel, I take you on adventures throughout my day to take care of pest issues here in Colorado Springs and the surrounding areas. So today we have a mice issue in a trailer on some property that has gotten out of hand. The tenant has been evicted. The mess is tremendous. So we're going to go and we're going to clean up the whole property, move out the rest of the crap that he left, get all the mouse poop and stuff cleaned up, scrub the house down so that somebody else can move in. If you're excited to see the content, leave a like, leave a comment on what you think of the situation. Could you live in a situation like this? It's pretty disgusting. So I'm going to bring you along for the ride. Let you see what's going on. We're also going to have Brad with Creative Carpet out there. He's going to be cleaning the air vents while we take care of the rest of the property. I don't know if we'll get underneath the trailer today to do a little bit of cleanup and see what's going on under there, but we are definitely going to get a good start on getting this property cleaned up. So come along and I'll see you at the trailer.
Just a quick video to show the condition. I'm kind of hoping a majority, if not all, this is going to be cleaned up, but I might need somebody to come in and just clean this up. Just kind of taking a quick run through. I mean, you can see there's a dead mouse right there. Got some holes in the walls. Cleanup's going to be primarily in the kitchen area, but this is the hallway here. In here, the washer and dryer need to be moved out and disposed of. There is significant back in there, if you can see it. That's kind of what we're looking at. You can see the condition under there behind the bed. So hopefully that gives you an idea the overall condition.
Okay, everybody, we made it to the trailer. I got my boy Brad and Matt, right? Matt here. They're gonna clean the air ducts, but say hi, Brad. Hi. This is the current state. We've moved stuff out already, got the couches out there, but this is the current state of the property. You can see where the mice have gotten into everything. They were living in the mattress that we just took out. This is the kitchen. Mice poop everywhere. I'm sure it's all the way up there as well. In the cupboards. Look at that. We're going to get it all cleaned up. See what we can do. Get this place back in order. Look at that. All on the... And that's underneath the mattress that we just took out. Underneath the bed. This is the state that the tenant left this house in. When I came and did the initial inspection, look, dead mice right there. Dead mice everywhere. When I came and did the initial inspection, it was a lot worse. But this is still really bad. There's a dead mouse right there. Dead mouse over here. So I can't believe somebody with a kid was living in these conditions. Mice poop everywhere. So we're going to continue to get all this stuff out of here so that I can start vacuuming up, cleaning, see how far we can get today. I might put a time lapse together for you here of us getting this work done. All right, guys, we got quite a bit of stuff moved in the house. I'll show you. Got the couches out of here. Another dead mouse. Or it might not be. Got the bed out of here. Got to clean up in here. Now it's time to vacuum. We pulled the heater out. Get it clean behind there. Got the washer and dryer out. Clean up all that. I started cleaning up where the furnace is. We'll get some disinfectant down there. And then we got the bed out. So I'm gonna start vacuuming. Get all this mice poop up so we can start scrubbing this place down. So I don't know if you heard that, but I'm guessing that the owner of the properties. Yes, sir?
Are the vent guys done, or are they just going to get some lunch?
They are done. They got the vents all cleaned out and stuff. I'm still going to scrub around them and scrub the vent stuff and disinfect it and do all that. I am moving towards vacuuming everything up right now, getting all the mice poop up, and then starting to disinfect after that.
Cool. All right, I'll be over in a few.
Sounds good. All right. So yeah, he did notice that they had left because the alarm went off. So, alrighty. We will get started back here. What's up, brother?
Hey, do you remember how much I was going to charge you? That was it?
Oh, I don't know. You said something per vent. Are you talking about the vents? I thought you were talking about my air ducts.
Oh, yeah, no, this job.
I think you gave me a per vent. I don't remember what it was, like $20 a vent or something like that, maybe.
Okay. And then the disinfectant?
You didn't say anything about that, so whatever the cost is for that.
Sound good to you?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty, boss. I'll look forward to getting that invoice.
All right, well, we'll see you later.
Later, alligator.
Bye.
Hey. You done yet? No, sir. Getting there, though. Pretty darn close. we got all the big stuff out of the way. Now it's picking up the little trash and vacuuming up.
All right, so when I envisioned duct cleaning, that's not what I envisioned.
I'm gonna wipe all that out.
Well, the problem is how you going to wipe it from here to there.
They put the whatchamacallit out in there, the air compressor, and blew it all out, all the way through.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But for me, duct cleaning means I can see metal, not. See, that's better.
Yeah. So in the areas that it was having stuff at the bottom, I was gonna wipe that out.
Okay, so but what about the duct right here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, my expectation is they had some kind of a scrub brush that they could put a thing in here and here and pull it through, and it would spray and suction all that shit out.
Yeah, see, that's what they did. They put the air compressor through and sprayed it in a circle, and then they vacuumed out what loose contaminants were in there.
All right, so I'm looking for more than that. So if we need to add a few more bucks to it and everything for either you or them to come back, but that's not a clean air duct.
Okay.
Okay, that's still got black shit in there.
Okay.
And guess what that black shit is? Mouse shit of some type.
Right.
So that has to be cleaned out. In other words, you see the side of this?
Yeah.
See how clean that is?
Yeah.
That's what that needs to look like.
Okay.
So,
I'll figure out what I need to do for that.
Yep. So, I mean, it seems to me I would take something and run and be able to pull something back and forth.
Right.
And even if it's like a vacuum, I don't know, some kind of an attachment that sprays a little water and vacuums it up, and you just kind of take it along.
Right.
You've got to have something like that.
Right.
So.
Okay. I'll talk to him for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, if my renter comes in here and all this looks good and he pops that one up, okay, well, that doesn't look so bad. He pops that one up and he's going to go, I know it's disinfected, but it's still got mouse shit in there.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Yep, I absolutely will.
This wasn't a bad place when we got it moved in here.
Right, it's not too bad. It just needs some TLC.
Yep. Did they say anything about steam cleaning the carpets? Did you ask them about the price?
Yeah, it would be a little bit more than that. He's thinking.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have the other guy do it.
Okay. I'll get with him and see if he's sticks
available.
With the price.
Yep.
Sometimes these guys that do that stuff, they'll $89 for your whole house.
Yeah.
Until you get here.
Right.
Yep. So. All right.
I'm just gonna start at the very back and just vacuum my way up, all the way into here, get all that crap out of here, and then disinfect. So I will talk to them.
All right. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying, though?
Yes. Absolutely. And if where there's a will, there's a way. We'll get it sorted out. But yeah, I was thinking I would just wipe down around it and down. And then the bottom where I can see it. But yeah, the whole thing is...
Yeah, see, I'm the kind of guy that I've got a bore scope that's got a 15-foot hose on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so once everything's done, I'm going to take that bore scope and start looking down through here.
Yep.
Because the guy that does this is a mechanic, and he's got the same bore scope.
Yep.
There's no doubt in my mind
he's going to check it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And I think you're going to wipe this stuff out right here, but you know where I'm coming from.
Oh, absolutely. That's not a problem.
Wow. Well, you knocked this shit up fast, didn't you?
Trying to.
Like you said, you didn't hear
Well, the long part's just starting.
Yeah.
Getting all this vacuumed out from front to back.
The lights don't work back here. I think I've got a bad circuit breaker. When you flip the circuit breaker inside the box, it goes.
Yeah.
Not something I want in the house. So
yeah.
So if you need light back here, hopefully you got enough there.
I shouldn't.
Yep.
I should be good to go.
All right. All right, I'm gonna get out of your way.
Yep, no worries. You need anything, you holler. If I don't answer the radio because I got the vacuum blaring,
That's what I figured.
just come give me a holler.
I tried to call you earlier just to say, are you finished? And that was the puppy dog. Huh? He's sitting back there.
Yeah, he's good. He's getting a little anxious, but
Yeah, I'd say you can bring him in here for a bit, but I don't know if I want to.
right. Well, I'm thinking after I vacuum, get all the poop up,
Yep.
then maybe he can come in here with me.
Yep.
I appreciate that. Thank
You
you.
can tell we're definitely dog people. So.
Yeah, I love your dogs. They're beautiful. Yeah, yep. They know it. They know their job.
All right, and you're gonna pull the refrigerator out.
Yep. I was gonna ask you about the stove too. Are we throwing that out? Or are you wanting to clean?
I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what I'd like to do is look down in there and see if they've been inside there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see poop back there.
I can see that. Yeah, let's trash that thing.
Okay.
Let's see if it will.
And then I'll get the fridge all cleaned up for you.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll probably be here pretty late tonight. I want to get as much done today as possible. So.
Sure. Yep. And whatever we can do to vacuum out underneath it, just check.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stuff, so.
Once I get to the kitchen area, all this is coming out. All the drawers are coming out.
Yep.
Vacuuming from head to toe.
All right.
On top of the cabinets, all that.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I was going to run up in the shell hand in just a little bit here.
Okay.
Any preference on lunch?
Nope. I'm pretty good with everything. I don't really do too much lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that, but.
All right. Well, up there, I don't know if you're familiar with the area here. There's Roosters up there.
I haven't heard of
They
it.
got a pretty damn good cheeseburgers.
Okay, that's perfect. Yep. As long as there's no veggies on it, I'm good to go.
Well, you can throw the veggies out.
Yep.
It just comes with it.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, boss. I appreciate it. And I'm going to vacuum up that trash that I spilt out over here, the little bits and pieces.
Yeah, just get the majority.
Yeah, just so that it's not blowing around your property.
Yeah, this afternoon or tomorrow morning, I've got a mesh cover to put over it.
Okay.
So I might get you just help me to roll it out, and
Yep.
then I can strap it down. That should keep most of that shit in there.
Yep.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's funny. I go to the dump with this thing, and I'm sitting there, and there's 2 or 3. You ever been to the dump down there?
I haven't.
You just kind of drive up on the top of the hill. They weigh you coming in, drive on top of the hill, and you back up to the hill. And then I'm sitting there, and there's 3 or 4 trailers over here and 3 or 4 trailers over there, and I kind of back up in the middle. And all the guys are up there grabbing shit and throwing it out, big old trailers and everything. I'm sitting there going, it just comes up, and they're all like,
uh-huh. You got to work smarter, not harder,
Yep,
right?
yep.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I head out. So.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Come on. Get in there. Go. Stay. Move. Stay. Stay. All right, boys, let's get this time lapse going. All right, boys, we are going to start here on the kitchen. I'll do a little time lapse and see you on the other side. All right, boys and girls. So you can see we've gotten quite a bit done here. You can see they got all the insulation out of the wall. And they put it all underneath this cabinet. It was underneath the dishwasher. Got that all vacuumed out. Vacuumed all that out. We still got to do quite a bit of cleaning. But we are getting there. Carpets cleaned. All the poop's cleaned out of here. Husker can lay in here because I got all the poop out of here. It's completely night and day in here. Completely night and day. So it'll be nice once I get everything all cleaned up. This will be a completely different house. Somebody that moved in wouldn't even know what was going on in here, but I think they already do, so not a problem. But just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on how far we've gotten. It's been just a little bit of time for you guys, but most of the day for me. I'm still going to stick around for a few more hours. I'll probably be here till 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. I'd like to get a majority of this done today. Come back tomorrow and be mostly disinfecting and cleaning. So, back to the time lapse. Alright guys, got most of the kitchen done here. We're going to move everything out of the living room. Finish vacuuming a little bit of the areas over here. You can see there's holes where they were tracking through. We got to vacuum under this linoleum. But we got behind the fridge all taken care of. Give you a sneak peek back there. So it was the same behind the fridge as it was down in the cabinets where it was insulation everywhere. we got all that taken care of. You can still see the little tracks where they were getting in the wall coming out. We have bait down everywhere, so if they're still in the property, then we can get rid of that. So we're gonna continue with the work. Working on this living room here. Looking pretty good. And those corners got all those shelves vacuumed off. Like I said, we still need to disinfect. Got a little bit of work to do over here. We got the shelves taken care of. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's a lot of time lapse, but it's just a lot of hard work. And I got the loud vacuum going on. So I'm trying to stay focused. I think I'm going to be here for another hour and a half. So I would like to get all this vacuuming done. So when I come in tomorrow, it's just disinfecting. So I'm going to get back at it. If you're enjoying the content, you like seeing, these dirty houses turn clean, leave a like, subscribe. By the time we're done, you're going to see a dramatic change in this place. So I'm excited. Let's get it. Everybody, we are done for the day. We'll start back here in the room, just kind of glance over what we got done today and see where we're at. So there's the trash left. Got everything vacuumed in here. Vacuum down in that hole. I gotta get that extension cord packed up. Oh, this is vacuumed up. Nothing under there. So that's good. All vacuumed in here. I don't see one drop of mouse poop. No mice poop up there. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's probably going to take me all day tomorrow to disinfect and clean all this up. So we still got quite a bit of work ahead of us, but I'm done for the day. I am done for the day. Clean laundry room. Well, not clean, but there's no poop in here, which is huge. So, compared to what it looked like before, a little bit of trash in here I gotta get. So, all right, that was our first day. Like I said, this was a long day. I am going to call it for the day. So I will see you guys back here in the morning or in the truck in the morning on the way back here to continue this video. So thank you guys for watching. If you're enjoying it so far, hit that like button, subscribe, and see you tomorrow. All right, everybody, we are back. We are in the trailer this morning, 8 a.m. So we are going to get to cleaning this place up. I need to grab some water out of the back spigot here. The water's not on. Wait for the owner to come so we can get under the trailer, see if there's any leaks, and get this job done today, hopefully. Welcome. So, turning on the radio. So we're going to go ahead and get started here and hopefully get this done for us today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Got all the water. Got my sprayer set up. Disinfectant stuff. Got our trash bin. So we are all set up. So we're going to get started here. I'll see if I can get a good camera angle. And let's go. Now that we got that done here in the bathroom, give you a little look. Don't mind the floor because I still need to do the floor, but we wiped all the walls. I'll clean the mirrors later. Wipe down everything. Gonna have to clean these floors another time. Looks like I missed a spot there. We'll get that. Cleaned all those shelves. I need to clean that light cover. I cleaned that. Disinfected. Cleaned in the toilet. All that. So this is done. We're going to get moving. We need to wipe that down. And then we're going to wipe all the walls in here. If you're enjoying the content and you like seeing these houses turn from disasters to livable, hit that like and subscribe. I'm going to show you how we put down the disinfectant. Let it sit. Find a good spot for you here and we'll get started. Got to charge this camera too. Move. Good boy. That's a good boy. All right, we're going to spray the disinfectant all over this. Just wipe it down and And we're just using simple green disinfectant and cleaner in here, mixed in a gallon of water. So now I should probably use the sponge to scrub this. What's the worst mice issue you've seen? Let me hear it in the comments. If you're a pest control guy, let's hear some of your stories. If you're just a homeowner or business owner and you've seen some mice issues that terrified you, let me know. I've seen quite a few. I'm glad that I got this camera and now I can take you guys on the journeys to see this type of stuff, because it's almost unbelievable some of the conditions that people are living in and whatnot. So this just being one example. Let me scrub this down a little bit. All right, got that done. All right, see if we can get a good angle. Do these walls over here. All right, we gotta let this sit for a few minutes. I'm going to plug you in and get you guys moved, and we'll get back at it. Thank you. The plugs in the back room do not work, so I have you plugged in here in the kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that room and come back to you when you're charged. What's up, y'all? We are back. Sorry I look disheveled and crazy. Just a lot of work here. Got all the walls scrubbed down pretty good, best I could. Got them disinfected. I mean, there's still marks and stuff. They might have to repaint them. But got all that done. Got the hallway done. Furnace back in. Cleaned the furnace cover. So that can all be shut up like that. Got that cleaned up. Now we're going to work on the laundry room and then work our way into the kitchen. Corinne's going to be on her way right now. Can't wait to see her. She's going to help out with the rest of this. Hopefully inside done today, crawl space tomorrow. And I don't know if I can take you in the crawl space, but we'll see what we can do. And we're going to get to work in here in the laundry room, see if we can get a time lapse. Super important to disinfect everything when you got an infestation like this, because they were everywhere. They were in every cabinet. They were on top of every cabinet. They were in every wall. So it's very important to disinfect all the walls, all the spaces that they were in. So that's what we're going to do. Got the laundry room done. Now we're going to spray in these cupboards and get started on this kitchen area. Let this soak for about 5 minutes. Let the disinfectant take hold, and then we'll spray again and get scrubbing. This is probably going to be the most time-consuming part of this whole ordeal. Yep, the kitchen. These cupboards right here are going to take a while. I can already tell. These cupboards right here are going to take a while themselves. Just these 3 cupboards. See if we can get you a good placement for a time lapse. There we go. We got those covers taken care of here in the kitchen. We got the rest of the kitchen to do, but look who showed up. Brought some lunch, so we're gonna eat some lunch real quick, and then we'll get back at it. See you after lunch. All right, sorry guys, I just got back to work. Completely forgot to set up the camera, but I'm gonna set up a time lapse now of us working on the kitchen, and I will see you after that. Lots of work to do. We are finally pretty much done with the kitchen here. We have the one area that this camera was sitting on and the cupboard underneath. And then we should be moving forward towards the living room. How you enjoyed it so far, baby?
Oh, you know, it's great.
All right, well, I am going to finish up in here, and then we got to clean this counter off and get into the living room. So we've been hard at work, guys. Got the living room done. Wiped down all these walls, disinfected them. Now we're going to move to the hallway and back bedrooms. I'll let you guys get a little time lapse of that. I know there's a lot of time lapse in this video. Sorry about that. But this is what we got going on. See you when we get done. Like shit. We didn't record that last little bit doing the other 2 rooms and the bathroom, but all the scrubbing should be done. Tomorrow, come in, do the crawl space. I need to do some floors, few other little details, but I'm exhausted. I'm gonna end that in today here. We'll pick up back tomorrow for the rest of this series. If you're liking the time lapses and seeing the change, leave a like, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Back day 3 at the trailer. Got quite a bit done yesterday. Let's do a little walkthrough. Show you what's going on. So, bin of trash. Got majority of the stickers off the walls. Wiped everything down. Got to do a little bit of vacuuming. Everything's wiped down, cleaned up. Cleaned up the bathroom real good. A little bit of dirt there, but there's no running water, so we can just rinse that down. We got a mop in here. Sticky from all the walking around we did yesterday, stepping in crap. Gonna have to vacuum quite a bit in here because there's a lot of poop on the walls, but we got that all cleaned up. I don't know what he wants to do with these fishing poles. We'll talk to him about that when he comes back. Gonna clean up the linoleum here. Got all the walls cleaned up, disinfected in here. Probably gonna need to replace those blinds. The kitchen's the big difference. You remember those countertops? Cleaned out the refrigerator. Got that all spick and span, disinfected. Cleaned out behind it as you've seen previously. Cleaned up the dishwasher. It looks livable now. I think he's going to replace all this flooring, so we're not going to worry about cleaning that. We do need to clean these floors, scrub them down best we can, which is what we're about to get started on right now. Put the furnace back. Got to vacuum up all that dirt from wiping those down. You guys seen this yesterday. This is where we started. Got it all cleaned up, and we're going to start in here on this floor first right now and get to scrubbing. So I'm going to go grab some water in the bucket and get some pine salt mixed up and get to work. Check in with you guys here in a bit, see how much we get done. I got about 4 hours till I got to get down in the crawl space. Don't know if I'll be able to take you with me down there. Be a little difficult to carry you guys with me, crawl around the crawl space, but we're going to get that done. That should be the last thing we do on this property, and then hand it back over to the owner. He can get his new tenant in here. We're not having very much activity on the bait, so I would say that we got the infestation under control. Now it's just about getting it cleaned up and ready for the next tenant. See you guys in a bit. I'm back. Got all that done. Just waiting for the homeowner so that we can get into the crawl space. But got the floors in here done. Cleaned up best we could. We'll have to rinse that tub out. Like I said, clean the windows, mirrors, all that good stuff. Re-vacuum to make sure we got all the mice poop. Clean the windows in here. Touched up the sink. And then clean the floor in here. And clean the floor in here. Clean the mirror. All good to go. Hopefully he is content with it. We'll see when he gets here if he needs me to do any touch-ups or if he is okay with the situation. I think I did a pretty good job. I think we're 32 hours in on this job. Been working my butt off nonstop, not taking breaks. So to me, it's been a success, but we will see what the owner thinks. Get back with you guys on my way home. I don't think I'll take you into the crawl space because that's just too difficult, but see you guys in the journey home. boom, just like that. We're back at the office, baby. Got the job done. Customer was happy. He said, congratulations on a job well done. So that makes me happy that my hard work and efforts that I put into it were valued by my customer and that he was happy with what I provided. So house is clean, mice free, no activity on the bait stations the last few days. So job is being done. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe. I'm looking to up my subscribers. So share the video and let's see if we can get to 200 subscribers. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, Jordan with Jordan Pest Control. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye.